What up, guys? It's your boy the Badwolf. Alright, so what is this particular video about? I'm glad you asked. It is about the 508C1A. But what is that? Okay, so different than other particular church-related filings and statuses where you are underneath the jurisdiction of the federal government. 508C1A, you are essentially saying that you are a faith-based organization. You don't have to have any specific denomination. You can include this with things like your house, your vehicle, number of your assets, even working out of it, with it, for it. It can work for you. And in this, I'm going to go over some of the interesting aspects of it, we'll just say. Okay? Okay, so the faith-based, or FBO, was once a strong influence on our nation. And every FBO should be free to worship, preach, and serve others and express their faith without restrictions by the government. No taxes. Truly a separation of church and state under the United States Constitution. Okay. The advantages of an FBO, or 508C1A, as guaranteed under Federal Law 26 U.S.C. 6033A3 of Section A. Advantage 1. Tax exempt. Okay. And can give tax deductible receipts for donations. Money, 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 money. Okay. Advantage 2. Freedom of speech, including but not limited to politics, referendums, initiatives, and candidates. 3. Mandatory exemption from reporting. Does not file a tax return. Another thing I just came across with this too is that you can have people ordained or essentially members or blessed in to be licensed underneath your status. I'm not going to draw all the smoke by telling you guys what you can do with that, but use your imagination and you will find out. You'll figure it out yourself. Okay. Number 4. Mandatory exceptions from rendering under oath such statements, make such other returns, and comply with such rules and regulations as the Secretary, IRS, from time to time prescribe. Lots of freedoms here, people. For instance, even though I showed you guys other ways how to not pay taxes on your house, if your house was an FBO, remember, education. It's for educational purposes only. Wait, did you say your business was an FBO? Oh, it's not? But if it was... Alright, so as you can see here, I don't promote this particular website, so I'm not saying, their name. This is just, basics of me sharing the information on how to get this stuff. Not even done. They don't share that. They do it for you. But essentially, the average I've been seeing out here is $2,000 they're talking about to do this, right? It says, we make registration simple. Investment amount, $2,000. I think we can do a little bit better than that. Okay. But what comes along with them doing it for you, which you can do, which I will also show you the ways of being able to do this. And they want like $600 for just this information right here. Well, guess what? We're going to bypass all that. I'm not going to say the whole thing's free unless you do all of your homework. But they give you articles of incorporation, certificate of incorporation, your state number, your SS4 tax number if you want to use that, or if you're going to use that, certificate of existence of authorization, they act as your registered agent for the first year, bylaws, and board meeting minutes. Well, here's the thing. You can find all those online for free and put your name on them. Done. Saved you guys $600 right there. Okay? For their training on how to do this, that's another $700. We're not going to do all that. So, yeah, let's jump over to the next section. Okay. One thing to keep in mind is that depending on your state, they may or may not accept FBO, so that you'll have to check into. Um, on the federal side, of course, they recognize it and they accept it, but each state operates its own entity, its own corporation, state of. But anyway, so you have to check with your local laws for your particular state to see if you know, you guys still have to pay or how they do it. But anyway, bing, 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 bing. Okay, so this is basically just telling you some of the ins and outs of doing this and exercising your rights to essentially. Now, a lot of people go, well, but I don't want my business to be faith oriented or based. I don't want my car, in the FBO. I don't want to do it like I don't want to do it like that. I'm not a religious person. I don't. Faith means you believe in something. Doesn't say the man upstairs or downstairs or sideways or the weird, that weird guy that sometimes when you wake up or you're not sure if you're awake with the red eyes and the hat. Him either, okay? Or the one who you think is under your bed and that's why you wrap your feet underneath your covers because you think that sometimes when your one foot is out he's going to grab it and then pull you under the foot like in a scary movie. Oh, it's just me? No. Well, anyway, so you don't have to have a faith, okay, guys? You don't have to have a faith in specific something, just a faith. And they can't even really ask you what your specific faith is. You can just put faith. So, yeah. Now, I'm not saying you should use this to get out of paying your taxes or to live free or anything like that. Some of you guys like to be in cages, and that's fine. Do what you want to do. But for those legitimate people out there who are operating with faith and want to benefit from, not paying taxes and religious freedoms and being able to ordain people as, ministers or whatever else underneath your fold, be creative. Then yes, this is something definitely for you. Now, by the time you're seeing this, I'm still in the works, but I always film way before I actually, create half the stuff or, whatever. But obviously, I'm going to provide this information just because putting it all together and all the steps and all the information, the rigmarole, can be difficult. So I'm going to try to put it all together in a package that is easy to identify, understand, and it's going to have step-by-step directions on what to do. Taking all the mystery, the gobbledygook of, you got to do this, get this, blah, 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 blah. It's just going to be this, name it, send it here, pay this, blah, 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 go. Okay? So essentially, a majority of it's all going to be free. So this particular file will be on the blacksite32.com website. It'll be on the same page as all the rest of them, which is U.S. national files. And I don't have a set price, but like I said, I'm not here to wax people, which, as always, be careful when paying a lot of money for anybody. Like, I don't even care if these people do all that process for you for $2,000. That's a lot of money, okay? I'm not saying it's not worth it because they set it all up and all you got to do is run it, but I'm going to teach you how to do it yourself. And then if you guys want to go out and make other people or show other people how to do that, resell the file, which a lot of you guys do. I know you do. I've seen it out there. Or start your own business doing this for people. All I'm saying is charge a fair price. Don't try to rip people off. Stop being greedy. Okay, help people. So like I said, this will probably be anywhere from $100 to maybe $200 for the file. Because like one guy was like, well, why do you charge for all of your stuff? I charge to keep my lights on. Let's just be real. I gotta eat. Ain't nobody sending me food. All right. So, but yeah, if I was rich, yeah, I would just give it all away. I mean, if you do the research, you should be paid for it. And a lot of people watch my channel and never buy anything because they go out and do their own research. And some people don't want to do all that. They want the short, easy, sweet version of it. They want to get started. They want to learn how to do it themselves, and they buy it. So, whichever way you guys go, I don't care. Just trying to save you some money. That being said, yeah, so it'll be up there. I don't know, maybe 150. Meet in the middle. Okay, how about that? and that'll come with all the instructions on how to do that. Obviously, some things will be a little bit different for each particular state, but you'll be good to go. So that's it. If you guys want to start your own FBO, FO8, C1A, I will have everything made for you. Like I said, versus $2,000. So it's a deal, especially because you're going to use it your entire life and save a whole lot of money. So that's it, guys. Hopefully you guys appreciate the information. Don't forget to hit that bell, like, and subscribe on the way out. And if you want to send some donations, great, because YouTube turned off my subscriptions until I send them an update on my address. It is what it is. So I'll talk to you guys later. Hopefully you guys are staying healthy, stay wise, stay woke. Later.